Hello, Mr. Pius. It is Monday afternoon. I see you're ready for the press conference. What is the press conference all about?
Thank you for asking, and let me have a seat first. So today is the 25th of August 2025. Schools in America and in my country of birth, Kenya, are opening this week, and as a retired teacher, I'm very excited. As a retired teacher who's going back to the classroom, I'm very excited. So having said that, I want to take this opportunity to recognize Luero Elementary and Junior Secondary School for cooperating with the Kiswate to address all their grievances. And that's the reason why I'm dressed in a blue t-shirt. Blue means peace. Today I'm not addressing green. So in the year 2020, during COVID-19, the residents of Luero came together and aired their grievances through a national television. They also gave Kiswate the permission to escalate those grievances and redirect them to the relevant government agencies. So we are so happy and so proud that 4 years down the line, all the grievances have been addressed. And we want to take this earliest opportunity to thank the government of Kenya for seeing it necessary to allocate 3 million Kenya shillings for horizontal expansion of the school. With this in place, we would like the decision makers to make sure that Luero Elementary, Junior and Junior Secondary School becomes an academy. What I mean by this is we need to have an elementary school, elementary school. We need to have a junior secondary school, and we should go a step further and have a senior secondary school as soon as possible, because land is no longer going to be a problem. The 3 million Kenya shillings that have been allocated to Luero Primary School has only been possible after I, as the founder of Kiswate, wrote a letter to Kenya National Land Commission asking them to take an administrative action. Indeed, they have taken administrative action, and Luero Elementary and Junior Secondary School, with the neighbors, we are going to have what we call compulsory acquisition of land around the school. The neighbors are going to be compensated, and they're going to be compensated at the market rate as per the government rates. Now, today, I want to reaffirm and confirm my commitment to the horizontal and vertical expansion of Luero Elementary and Junior Secondary School. And I want to inform the people of Luero that my organization, Kiswate Scholarship Fund, is going to match every shilling out of the 3 million that is going to be used to buy land to expand Luero Elementary School horizontally with 50 cents each. What does this mean? If the people of Luero, the administration of the school, decides to spend the 3 million in buying land for horizontal expansion, my organization is going to give 1.5 million. And this 1.5 million is not going to go to the school. It's going to go to the neighbors. This will be my appreciation to the neighbors for seeing it necessary to allow their land to be acquired to be used to expand the school. If the administration of the school decides to spend only 1 million out of the 3 million to buy land from the neighbors, my organization is gonna give the owners of the lands 500 million for thanking them for the good job, for appreciating them, because these are our people, these are our neighbors, these are members of our community. We don't want to create any chaos. We don't want to create any conflict. And when we give them this money, we are advising them to use it to buy land in an alternative area, in an alternative region. But we advise them not to go very far, not to go very far away from Luero Elementary and Junior School. We want them to buy land in the neighborhood so that their children can still come to Luero Elementary and Junior School and enjoy the kind of facilities that we are going to build in the school as a community. Now, having said that, ladies and gentlemen, now allow me to say this. For immediate release to the press, I wish to inform my supporters worldwide that my invention and intellectual property is powered by 3 algorithms, namely the Televangelist of Kenya algorithm, which talks about crowdfunding in modern world. The second algorithm is the lazy class teacher algorithm. This has led to what we call Kiswate Digital Register. And the third algorithm is the lazy subject teacher algorithm, which has led to the invention of what we call Kiswate Dynamic Digital Textbooks. If you want to know more about these 3 algorithms, I take this opportunity to welcome you to my public lectures, which are always held on Wednesday between 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Kenyan Nairobi local time. And these public lectures are going to continue for the next 2 years, and you don't need to come for all of them. You just need to come for one. And even when you come for one, you don't need to spend 2 hours in my public lecture, just 1 hour and you will be okay. So come to my public lectures and get to know more about these algorithms. Now, these algorithms have never been published or used anywhere in the world, and as a proud African, I'll use them to develop Africa, particularly in funding Kiswate Scholarship Fund to modernize schools in Africa. We have a website, and our website is www.kiswateregister.org. Please check us out on that register and have a detailed depth of what we are talking about. Beginning with my country of birth, the Republic of Kenya. Kenya, a country in the east coast of Africa, is retiring its 844 system of education and replacing it with the CBE system. This comes with an array of challenges. Kiswate Digital Academy, my innovation, is developing an array of technologies to counter these challenges in order to make the transition seamless. One of such technologies is the Kiswate Digital Attendance and Discipline Tracking Register, DAD-TR. The Kiswate Digital Attendance and Discipline Tracking Register, also called Kiswate Digital Register, is pronounced as DAD-TR, is a school-focused digital platform designed to record student attendance and discipline on a per lesson basis. DAD-TR empowers lesson teachers to act as class monitors during their lessons while enabling real-time visibility of student activities across all school departments, including administration, parents, security, and support services. With DAD-TR, we are going to come up with another innovation where school administration or principals will no longer write school leaving certificate manually. With DAD-TR, we are going to have an automated school leaving certificate that is based on data that the student has been accumulating on his profile from the time he is admitted to the school to the time he will leave the school. So we'll come up with what we call a data-driven school leaving certificate. Now, the second invention that is coming with this initiative is what we call Kiswate Dynamic Digital Textbook. Kiswate Dynamic Digital Textbook is a product of an algorithm that I'm referring to, the lazy subject teacher algorithm. So in this algorithm or in this invention, we are going to have a textbook that is dynamic. Again, if you want to know the meaning of the word dynamic, please come to my public lectures. They are free for everybody. So, Kiswate Dynamic Digital Textbook is a concept that has never been used anywhere in the world, including the United States of America, where I live. In this concept, textbooks need to be sold in chapters, and these chapters need to be accompanied by TSC registered teachers to lower the cost of textbooks in the implementation of the CB curriculum in Kenya. On this invention, I'm calling upon the Kenya Association of Textbooks to see it necessary to come and collaborate with me so that my invention does not put them out of work. Blue Nile Analytica is a technology-based company registered in both Kenya and the United States of America. It is a sister company to Kiswate, which runs Kiswate Scholarship Fund and Kiswate Digital Academy. Its main objective is to offer training and consultant services to African countries in data science, cloud computing, and cyber security. As Africa prepares to join the rest of the world in the data revolution era, professionals in these key technology-based fields will define Africa's future economic needs in the next 50 years and beyond. At this particular point, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate my friend, Honorable Daniel Juma, who is currently the African Regional Representative at the Global Peace Foundation. Honorable Daniel Juma introduced me to Samulundong. Samulundong in our local dialect means Dongrok Dala. Dongrok Dala in Kiswahili means Maendeleo Mashinani. I want to tell our supporters that I'm proudly to inform everybody that I'm going to use the concept of Maendeleo Mashinani, Dongrok Dala, or Dongrok Dala or Samulundong to roll out the concept of Kiswate Digital Academy. Now, I've got a very cordial discussion that lasted for 1.5 hours with one of our partners, one of the people that are going to be one of our major partners, and this is none other than Mr. Sam Orlando, not Sam Orlando, Mr. Elisha Orlando. It was my first time to meet Mr. Elisha Orlando, but when I listened to him, his ideas and the way he's running his organization made a lot of sense to me. Thank you so much, Josephine Sirega, for bringing Elisha Orlando on board. And at this particular point, I want to announce our last born. And the last born at Kiswate Digital Academy is none other than Mr. Elisha Orlando. Elisha Orlando is running a similar initiative like mine, but targeting kindergarten, the pre-K, the nursery schools, and grades 1 to 6, while my initiative is targeting grade 7 to 12. Why is Mr. Orlando so important to me? The thing is, Mr. Orlando, after doing his thing up to grade 6, he's gonna push that category, those groups of Kenya, that age bracket of Kenyans, to me at grade 7. And I'll take it over and move it forward unto grade 12. And at grade 12, we would like another patriotic Kenyan to take it over from me and push it to the university level, so that all of us as Kenyans, regardless of our differences, regardless of our difference in terms of our ethnic background, we can work together for the good of the country, support the government, so that we have a country that is empowered in terms of technology, in terms of resources, in terms of education, for the good of the public citizens of the Republic of Kenya.